from the CHE board examination 1983 November. Okay, November 1983 board examination. Okay, this is zinc plus chlorate. Okay, and then zinc positive 2 plus chloride negative. 1983, 1980s pala to. Okay, like that. Okay. Okay, like that. Okay. Now, again, so determine that oxidation state from Zn to positive 2 is increasing oxidation number. Increasing oxidation number means loss of electrons. So oxidation shock. Okay, zinc is oxidation. Okay, so from 0 to positive 2 because it's a low element. Okay, so 0. Increasing oxidation number, loss of electrons. Loss of 2 electrons. Okay, and then there's gonna be oxidation. Okay, zinc is oxidized. Since there's no compound, zinc also is your reducing agent. Okay, zinc. Okay, zinc is reducing agent. What is the atomic weight of zinc? This is, okay, 65.38 grams atom. Okay, like that. Okay, now we go to the chlorate thing. Okay, so this is -1 overall charge, -2 oxygen. So 2, -6, and then x, right? X is equal to -1 plus 6, therefore x is equal to 5. So chlorine is positive 5 oxidation state. Okay? Then from 5 to -1, decreasing oxidation number, meaning gain of electrons. So gain of from 5 to 1. I-gain siya of 4 lang. Diba? Get the point? So 5, paninong siya sa 1. I-gain na siya 5. 5 minus 1 is 4. Is 4 electrons, right? 4 electrons. Okay? Gain lang siya. You get the point, mga palangga? So, or you can see that one. -1 plus 5 is equals to 4. So, 4 electrons. Okay? You get the point? Okay? Ano na siya, guys, ha? Okay. Like that. So, for gain of 4 electrons and then reduction. Okay? And then, your reduced is chlorine. Okay? Reduced is chlorine. And then your oxidizing agent is the chlorate because it's a compound. Okay? Chlorate. Okay, ganon. Half reaction. So oxidation half reaction, zinc. Oxidation half reaction, zinc, right? This one. Take this one separately. Okay, so zinc. Okay, and then this is loss of electrons, so you need to add electrons in the right. Right? Okay, so zinc, positive 2. Actually, we can go directly to the adding of 2 electrons, but let's explain why. Okay, so 0 charge, so 0. And then we have 1 times 2, so 1 times 2 is equal to 2, right? So 2. How many electrons you will add so that it will become to 0? That is 2 electrons, right? So 2 electrons. So equal to 0 here in the left. So that's why we put 2 electrons here. Okay? So ayaw i-memorize. Just understand. Ayaw, don't think that this positive 2 will automatically become the 2 electron charge here because there's 2. No, it's not. Okay? Just go to the balance of the charges. So 0 is equal to 1 times 2, so 2. So plus x. Let x siya. Okay, therefore, x is equals to -2, in which I told you, if every negative that is electrons, so 2 electrons. So that's why, plus 2 electrons. Okay? So you will never put electrons if the answer of the x is not negative. Always negative. Okay. Because electrons is electronegative or electronegative ions or charged, electrically charged, negative. Okay? You got the point? O, muna na yung oxidation. Okay? So, balance the zinc atoms. So, balance already. Okay? Now, we go to the reduction. Meaning to say, the gain of electrons. When we gain electrons, of course, we need to add to that element because gain, right? Or polyatomic. Here, in case, here is polyatomic and ion which are. So, chlorate. This is reduction, half reaction. So, chlorate. Okay? So, gain. So, plus. Okay? So, plus X later. Okay? Is equals to the chloride. Negative. Atoms first balance. Balance ang chlorine. Of course, but there are 3 oxygen. You have no oxygen now, right? Then put 3 moles of water as the rule in acidic solution, water and H. Okay, 3 moles of water, and you need to say 6H. Okay, balance. Oxygen 3, 6H, then balance, chlorine. Okay, balance. Now, solve for the charge. Now, okay, charge. So 6 times 1. 6 negative 1 plus X is equals to negative 1. Then water is 0 because it is neutral compound. The charge is 0. Okay? So 6 minus 1 plus X is equals to negative 1. Then 5 plus X is equals to negative 1. Then X is equals to negative 1 minus 5 is equals to negative 6. See? Always negative. Negative 6 meaning 6 electrons. Then erase the X and put the 6 electrons. Okay. In here, there's a little bit of math. Okay. Linear algebraic expression, meaning involves X variable but no exponent. That is linear algebraic expression. Okay. Like that. Okay. I do in this way, and this is the correct way of solving the electrons because I am not master in bana-bana or estimation in which others are very familiar or very good. I'm not very good at that. That's why my classmates before, very fast, like this, and they will, oh, like this. Because I don't like that because it looks like when the moles are fraction or point something, how can we do that by our estimation? Or bana-bana, so it would rather be lead to errors like that. But I'm only talking to myself. I never tell them because they have another approach of understanding it. Maybe they want faster, quicker, or straightforward. But for me, I go with really to the basic foundation, really. Okay, like that. Okay, so I don't want to assume it's gonna be like that, the pattern, because it will change. Okay, something like that. So, balance na siya. So, to make sure that your overall charges are balanced, then again, rebalance finally. So, 6 times 1, 6, negative 1 plus 6, right? 6 electrons. So, 6 electrons plus 6 is 0. Okay, so negative 1 sa left. Okay, chloride negative 1 times 1 is negative 1. Water is 0, then negative 1 is equals to negative 1. The total charge of the reactant is equal to the total charge of the product. It's gonna be like that. I don't want estimation, and trial and error method. Okay, and it helps a lot. Okay, like that. Okay, now we have that one. So this is gonna be our half reduction. Okay, now add this half reduction or oxygen reduction. Okay, so let's say equation 1, equation 2. Add equation and equation 2. Take note for the number of moles. Balance, hydrogen 6, then ganun, oxygen, okay, it's completely balanced. Okay, now the electrons is not balanced. Because in adding, guys, electrons must be the same so that you can cancel. That's the technique. So, to make it the same, multiply 3 to the first equation. Okay? Because if you multiply 6, it's higher. So, it not be possible. Nakakaloka. Okay, so, the oxidation of reaction multiplied by 3. Ganon. Okay? like that. Okay, so it's gonna be 3 zinc here. 3 zinc. Okay. You need to put 0 or not, it's just the same because in chemistry, not putting nothing in the top is just the same as putting 0. Okay, so 3 zinc is equals to 3 zinc positive 2 and then plus 6 electrons. Then add the two half reaction. Let's say this is equation 3 already. So add now equation 1 and equation 3. Okay, now add. Okay, group together all the left, all the right, or all reactants, all the products. Okay, now cancel the 6 electrons because they are on the opposite side. Ganon. So what will be left is this one. I insert call, ha? This one and okay, this one. Okay. Now transfer that as your final redox in acidic solution. Okay. Ganon. O, diba? Kaloka. Okay, mga palangga. Okay, ganon. Okay. What's gonna be our final redox in acidic solution will be 6H positive plus chlorate negative plus 3 zinc. What is the atomic weight of chlorine? 35.45 grams per atom. Okay, is equal to 3 zinc positive 2, okay, plus chloride, okay, like this, and 3 moles of water. Okay, 3 moles of water. Okay, mga palangga. Okay? Now, balance the atoms first as the procedure to make sure this is correct. Atoms. Okay, start with hydrogen in the left. Hydrogen 6. The right, 6 also, 3 times 2, okay. And then chlorine in the left. 1 mole of chlorine in the left, and there's also 1 mole of chlorine in the right. Okay, zinc. There are 3 moles of zinc in the left. There's also 3 moles of zinc in the product. Then perfect. Balance the number of atoms. We are now obeying the law of conservation of mass with the theory of Antoine Lavoisier. Now we go now to the balancing of the charges. Okay, like that. Balancing of the charges. Okay, 6 times positive 1 is equals to 6 plus 1 times negative 1. Again, sa ganito, charge is equal to the charge times the coefficient beside the element and the compound, or charge times the number of moles, because the number of moles are always beside the element and the compound. So that we know perfectly what it means. Okay. Negative 1, we don't assume because the students will be confused. Okay, negative 1 times 1 plus, okay, zinc is a solid light, so 0 is the charge. So 0 times 3, 0. Okay, like that. And then zinc positive 2, so positive 2 because there are 3 moles, so 3 times 2. Like that. And then we have chloride, negative 1 times 1 because there's no moles reflected beside the chlorine, so negative 1 times 1. Okay. Why Sotero? Because nothing is the same as 1 in chemistry. Okay. Now for the water. Water is a neutral compound. The charge is 0. 0 times 3 is equals to 0. Okay, now take note the charge. If it will be completely balanced, then bingo, this is correct answer. Okay, 6 minus 1 is plus 0 is equals to 5 in the left. There are total of net charge 5 in the left. So it should be equal to the right. Nakakaloka? So 3 times 2 is 6. Okay, 6 plus negative 1 times 1 is negative 1 plus 0. 6 minus 1 is 5. Oh, perfect. 5 is equal to 5. So the charges are balanced and also the atoms are balanced. So this is the correct answer in the 1983 CHE board examination in the physical and chemical principles. Oh, will it take so long like this? Okay. Oh, I could not just imagine how they do it. Okay, like this. Because too long. How can we put in the A? Because I think that here, show your solution. Okay, it was later changed na talaga siya. I think somewhere in the 90s, it became computerized. But lower than that, the board examination in all courses are being checked manually. Correct me if I'm wrong. And 1983 is still part of checking manually. Okay? That's why they give like this type of questions. Okay? Because if you give this type of questions in the multiple choice in the computerized, too much subscript, most, it's very difficult to encode that in the computer, in the keypad. Really, you will go to the superscript, we go to the format cells, like that, to the symbols, like this, superscript, positive, negative superscript, and then 3 subscript, like this, like this. It's very difficult in A, B, C, D, E. It's not practical to make this as a choices, this kind of answer. So, I doubt manual checking before. 1983, huh? Okay, this is gonna be the correct answer. So, oh my gosh, show your solution, meaning they give points to the examiners. Wow, nakakaloka. Because manual checking kasi. Okay, you got the point. So, ganun. Okay, mga palangga. So, any questions so far for that? Okay, thank you so much. That is redox for acidic solution. Okay. Ganon. Now, practice by yourself, guys, ha? Okay.